Here we are again. Thank you for tuning in today and stopping by the channel. If you like, just click subscribe and share this channel if it's a blessing to you. I was thinking of back when I was a young man and living at home, and my mom and dad was great pastor and pastor's wife, and loved the people of God, and when God spoke, they moved, and they were my heroes. They were the examples that walked before me and taught me to trust God, and that you could trust Him in all things. And a family was in need, and Mom, during the summer, she canned and put stuff in the freezer, and Dad, we raised a big garden, and so I know what work was. And but this family got in need, and she began to take boxes and fill them up and out of the freezer. And as a young man, probably 10, 12 years old, she was digging deep into that freezer and to provide for this family. And when we got home that day, after taking this boxes of food and stuff to this family, we were sitting there. It was kind of in the late afternoon, and just kind of settling down for the afternoon, and a horn blew outside, and one of the neighbors had pulled up in the yard, and he got out of the car and he hollered at Dad, and he said, "Tell Dwayne to come out here with you." He said, "We got to get this stuff into the freezer." And he said, "We've killed 2 calves." He said, "We killed one for y'all and one for us. We did not know this. We did not know this family was a blessing to our family for years." And but we went in and we started getting the stuff out of the car and taking it in, and filled that freezer up, back up to where it was before Mom started depleting the vegetables and everything that was in that freezer to supply food for that family. And by the time that day was over with, God had replaced those vegetables and the food that she had taken out with beef. That's the God that we serve. He knows. We didn't know they was killing a calf. We wouldn't have had room for it if they hadn't have been a need that was provided for by my parents. But that's how God moves. He provides a way even when you don't know it's coming. And because you can't outgive God. You can't. He said, "Try me and see." But God is one that can bless you. And whatever your situation is, if it's financial, if it's physical, if it's spiritual, God will do to depend on. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.